Midnight subway secrets revealed. I know everyone has their rules for staying safe in New York, but mine is simple: never, ever take the subway after midnight. I learned that from my older brother, who used to come home with stories about strange figures and whispers in the tunnels, stories I used to laugh off. But last night, when my phone died and I lost track of time at a friend's apartment, I found myself sprinting down the steps at 12:17 a.m., praying for a quick ride home. The platform was empty except for a flickering light and an old man muttering to himself, but I ignored him, focusing on the screech of the arriving train. Inside, the car was colder than usual. The lights hummed too loudly, and the world outside the windows blurred into inky blackness. I tried not to make eye contact with the other passengers, but there was something off about them, the way they sat perfectly still, staring straight ahead, unblinking. The train skipped stops, racing through stations without slowing, and my stomach twisted as I realized we'd just passed mine. I stood to pull the emergency brake, but my hand froze when I saw the conductor at the end of the car, his face pale and smooth, where his eyes should have been, only sunken, dark hollows. He beckoned me forward with a gloved hand, his voice echoing in my head rather than my ears. "You shouldn't be here," he said, lips barely moving. "But since you are, I'll give you a gift, the truth." He leaned in so close I could smell the metallic tang on his breath, and whispered what I can only call a secret about the city, a truth that felt too big, too ancient, to be spoken. He told me about the tracks beneath the tracks, where the lost trains run, carrying souls who missed their stops and never found their way back. He told me that every night, after midnight, the boundary between the living and the lost grows thin, and those who ride risk never returning. The lights snapped off. When they flickered back, the conductor was gone, and the train had stopped at a station I'd never seen. No signs, just endless darkness beyond the doors. The other passengers stood as one and shuffled off into the black, silent as shadows, leaving me alone. I bolted out the opposite door and ran all the way home, but I haven't slept. Every time I close my eyes, I see the conductor's hollow gaze. And the worst part is, now I know the secret: every midnight, the city's hungry, and if you're not careful, it'll take you, too.